Tonight, senior editor for The Federalist, Fox News contributor Molly Hemingway. Molly, great to have you here.
Great to be here.
Editorial director at the Daily Caller, Vince Colonnese. Great to see you and
nice
great to have you here. Let's start, Molly, with you. I love the fact that Corker can't support the tax reform, even though he could handle it perfectly fine as President Obama doubled the national debt. He doesn't want to give back a dime to the American people of their money. How do you explain these GOPers?
Well, being concerned about the debt is actually very important, but it's a convenient time to be concerned.
Then why the hell didn't he do something during the Obama years?
Yeah, and the Republicans just in general need to make the case. They need to demonstrate that they can govern, and it seems like so many people in this caucus are motivated to show failure as opposed to just a success here. There is no reason that they shouldn't be able to come together and work together, but not just Corker, but I think Rubio holding up over this child tax credit, refundable tax credit, which is
and Mike
extra
Lee
payment.
Holding up because God knows why, Vince.
Well, same thing. I mean, they really like that idea that you'd give money back to people who don't pay taxes if they have children.
Then they should go join the Democratic Party and be redistributionists.
Well, they think it'll incentivize childbearing, which is a good thing. But it's such, it's exactly what you're not supposed to like about the tax policy too.
The nature of a negotiation, the nature of politics is, in general, you're not going to get every single thing you want. This is not authoritarian. This is not a dictatorship. This is not ruled by one person. This is a collaborative process, and clearly, it's gone through all the
I'm writing that down, Vince.
Okay, please do.
Collaborative process.
Please do, because it's gone through all these machinations through the Senate. They're trying to fit it through a narrow keyhole in order to get this thing through, and that means that everyone's going to have to give up a little bit. But the key here is that every senator who votes for this thing should do so with this in mind. The idea is to keep more money in Americans' pockets, and if it accomplishes that, it's worth voting for.
Amen, brother. Up next, we'll take a look at James Comey's early draft of corruption. More with Molly Hemingway.